Okay, we are recording. Let's just hopefully it'll load afterwards because it's not easy to get it up into the group. Okay, so we had some people jump off, so I don't know what's happening. But whatever, we will start. Okay, so this is just going to be a training call. We are just going to go over a bunch of different things, what you should be doing every day, those kind of things. So if you have a pen and paper, that would be awesome. I'm going to airplane mode my phone because I get distracted so easy. All right. Yay, we got more people getting on. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is our loyal customer program. I know that not everybody on here is super brand new, so this might be redundant to you, but I just want to make sure we cover it. So basically, when you're talking to a customer, somebody interested in the product, you want to give them two prices. So if somebody was to ask me about the cleanse, I would say, or if they asked how much, my response would be the cleanse retails at $60, but I can get it for you for $36 with my 90-day challenge. So the 90-day challenge is just our loyal customer program. So there's a bunch of different ways you can word it. If you word it differently than that, that's perfectly fine. I know Leanne words it a little bit differently. Everybody kind of has their own thing on it, but I just want you to know that the 90-day challenge and our loyal customer program is the exact same thing. It's just different verbiage. So basically, for them to get the discount, they have to try one product a month for 3 months. So all I do is I tell them, you know, it's an awesome program. All you have to do is try one product a month for 3 months. This month could be the cleanse, and next month you can switch to something else if you want. You get 10% back in free product, and you get that awesome discount for life. So everybody wants to do the loyal customer program. Like generally, we don't have people buy retail. Like it's very random if somebody buys retail. So make sure you're explaining the loyal customer program because one, that's the bread and butter of your business, but you're getting paid on them for 3 months. So they buy in December, you're getting paid for them in December, January, and February because they're gonna have 3 shipments. So they have a website that they can log into your website with their customer ID number and their password. And they can change their auto ships by going to my account, auto ships, and then on the side they can edit their auto ship, edit the date that it comes out. So I like to tell people that they have full control over their shipment because they can edit the date, anything before the 25th, and they can buy our cheapest product or they can buy multiple products. So if somebody starts with 2 products, they can switch to 1 product next month. So yeah, that's just, I wanted to touch on that to make sure that everybody knows about our loyal customer program. So then Leanne's gonna go into our shopping spree.
I keep thinking I like move my mouse, but it's on my pad. So I'm like, why isn't it working? Okay, so for the shopping spree, most of you guys, some of you are past your 30 days, but so we have the shopping spree going on where if you enroll your first customer in your first 72 hours, then you have a chance to get a $150 shopping spree. If you do not enroll your first customer in your first 3 days, then you still have a chance to get a $100 shopping spree. So this is so awesome because when I started, I didn't get $150. I don't think Stephanie did either. This is like a new thing they're doing. So that's a lot of product you could get. That's clothing you could get. That's like catalogs or whatever you want that we sell. You can get that with your shopping spree. So that's everyone's first goal, right? When you start is to get that first customer so that you can get the 150 because that's obviously way more. And if you are enrolling distributors, if you're enrolling distributors, you should be also relaying that information to them right away, that they have this opportunity to get the $150 shopping spree. Because some people don't even know that that's an option. So make sure you're relaying that. And then really you just have your first full 30 days to get the 4 or 5 customers, depending on which one you do, to get your whole shopping spree. And then once you get it, it can be a little tricky to use, and we have shared the video multiple times in the groups about how to use it. So if you don't have the video and you want it, once you get your shopping spree, let your upline know, and we'll send it to you. Do you have anything to add, Stephanie?
I am going to touch really quick on, you said when you're enrolling distributors, make sure that you're relaying that message. Definitely relay that message to them and make sure you're working hand in hand with them to help them get their first 4 loyal customers, because if they are personally enrolled, if you enrolled them, then you're going to get a $100 bonus when they get commission qualified, and that's generally around like 4 or 5 customers. So I'm not going to go into the bonuses because that's not a beginner thing, but I just want to like relay that to you, that definitely work, if you enroll a distributor, work with them, because you're going to get a $100 bonus for every distributor.
Yeah.
Should I just go into posting?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so then the next thing is posting. A lot of people join and they're like, I don't know what to do. There's either 2 kinds of people. They either A, join and they don't know what to do and they just don't post anything, which is fine. Everybody's different. And then there's the second person who joins and posts everything under the sun and blows up their Facebook. You don't want to be either one of those people. So there is a happy medium. And you want to be somebody who is still sharing your life. So you did not become a Knitworks distributor and turn into a spammy person. You want to still talk about your life, what you would normally talk about on Facebook if you weren't a distributor. Me personally, I talk about my kids a lot. I just show my life. If I'm out doing something fun, I show it. Like, I went to Chick-fil-A today, and like that's a little thing. Like, I didn't really need to make it a post about it. But I took a picture of my coffee with my kids, and I just said, having a good day. We went to Chick-fil-A and went to Target. And it's not something like that you have to talk about, but it just shows people your life and they start to connect with you. If you're showing the little things that you're doing, and just have fun with it. Edit your pictures so they look really good and pretty. I can get more into depth into that later, but I use an app called Kick Tap Go. And edit my posts that way. But so make sure you're still posting about your life. So I always post about the business, my product, and my life every day throughout all my different social medias. So what to post? Since you guys are all pretty new, if you're not super new and you already have your shopping spree, then you should be doing a little of both. You should be posting about products, and you should be posting about the opportunity that you have. There are quite a few people on here that actually have already earned their shopping spree. So after you've earned your shopping spree, you want to start touching base, like talking about the opportunity that you have. And also still talking about the products every single day. So I talk about the opportunity more on my timeline, and then I talk about the products a lot in my story. I still talk about the products on my timeline, but I talk about the products every day in my story, multiple times a day. So if you're looking for posts and you don't know like what to post, there's a ton of different ways you can do this. One, we have a group on our Be Obsessed or Be Average page. It's called the Post Group or something like that. Social media posts. It's in our Be Obsessed. What was that?
Sample post group.
Sample post group. There's a ton of different posts in there that you can copy and paste and change up a little bit. You can go to the search bar on Facebook at, sorry, my kid is going to sleep. You guys are going to hear him cry for a minute. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to talk. But so you can go to the search bar and type in whatever you're looking for. So like It Works Keto Coffee. And then you can see other people posting about the coffee, and you can take the pictures. You can take their post, but make sure you change it. Make sure you edit it to be more like you. You don't want to like be copying people their exact verbiage. You want to change it up a little bit, especially if it's like a heartfelt post. Like you don't want to take that from them. You want to make it your own. So you can find it there. You can find stuff on Pinterest. It Works Global has their own Facebook page, which you all should be friends with or be following, because that's where all the announcements go off on. But there is before and afters, product pictures. There's hundreds of pictures on there. So asking in the group, does anybody have a picture? You have a way to find pictures. So make sure you're looking first. If there's a specific thing that you're looking for, you can reach out to your upline, but make sure you're looking at all the different things. A lot of times what I do is once a week, I will take like a half an hour and I'll scroll on Facebook and Instagram, and I will screenshot other people's stuff to get ideas. That way during the week, if I'm like, I need to post about something, but I just am not feeling creative, I can like pull up the posts that I saved and kind of get an idea of what to stem off of. So follow leaders. We posted in the group a bunch of different top income earners, top leaders. They are really good, and following them gives you inspiration. So make sure you're always following a couple leaders and just get inspiration from them. Yeah, and just make sure you're posting every day about your life, about the products, and about the business, and find what works for you. So then Leanne's going to go into story.
Yeah, and also on where to find posts, you can also look, I don't think you said this, on Pinterest. On the It Works Pinterest page, there is a ton of before and afters and like good product pictures, like good quality product pictures, not like of it on someone's like dirty old counter with really bad lighting. We want to avoid those kind of pictures. We want like good quality pictures. So you can look on Pinterest too. Okay, so story is similar to posting, but just a little different. Story is where I get almost all my customers from. It's really been a game changer since Story came out. So if you don't know what Story is, it is on Instagram and Facebook. At the very top, there's people's like little icons, their bubbles, and you can click on it, and it just shows like a reel of pictures or videos or whatever they've posted within the last 24 hours. And you only add it to your story. It doesn't go on like your actual page. So, and it stays there for 24 hours and then it deletes. So no one can see it again. So this is huge. This is where you can actually do a lot more posting than you do on your wall. Because on your wall, especially on Instagram, you want it to be like more attractive, not like spammy pictures, not a bunch of before and afters, because that kind of like, that doesn't attract people. So on Story is where you can do all of that. So we have a ton of different stories that we have sent to the groups, especially the first 30 days chat, for you guys to use. So if you haven't already, you should scroll up in that chat and you'll see all of them, and you can save them to your phone and use them. And or you can click on like the chat name and then go down and you'll see like all the pictures that have been shared in the whole entire chat. That's another way to look for them. And you should be adding to your story every day, all day long. I recommend you add at least one like story section about product. And after you get your shopping spree and as you're starting to like grow your team, you should be adding about the business opportunity on there as well. And then in between all of that, you should be adding about your life. Like, you shouldn't just have before and after pictures on your story, because people are probably going to get tired of that and not want to watch your story anymore. But if you're also, showing that you're at a Christmas tree lighting, or you went to see Santa at the mall, or you do a boomerang of something, or if you go out to eat, take a picture of your food and check in at that place, you can tag the place on your story. The more of the options that you use on your story, like tagging the place or a hashtag, or tagging a person, or the stickers they have, if you use those things, then Instagram will bump your story up, because you are using more of their tools. So if you just post just picture, and no videos, no boomerangs, no like hashtags, nothing different, you're not going to be boosting up to the top, because you want to be in front of everyone's story. And also, posting to your story more often will also help boost your story up to the front. And then interacting with other people's stories is really important too. You can't just post your story and then expect everyone to see it. You also have to go watch other people's and start a conversation from their story. If you like something you see, you should be talking to them about it. But you can also do the reactions now, so you can just react with like the heart-eyed emoji, or the clapping emoji or something. So do your best to react with interact with more stories, and then more people are going to see yours. And that's what we want. We want more people to see them, and you want that you can check and see how many people have seen it every day. At the bottom there's a number, and you want that number to constantly be going up. So if it's not going up, or if it's going down, you're not either adding to it enough, or you're not interacting enough. And the stories that we send you guys in the chats, those are for your stories. Those are like the multiple pictures that you post, like 5 pictures in a row. And on the last one, you can add a poll to it if you want, or it can just say swipe up for more info or all that. But make sure that that's just going on your story. It's not for a post. That should not go on your wall. They don't look attractive. They're not going to catch someone's eye. People are going to just scroll past it. So those are meant for your stories. Do not post on your wall. And that's pretty much all I had about stories. It's very similar to posting. Make sure you have life posts in your stories and stuff about the products. Don't just do all it works. Stephanie, did you have anything else for that?
No, just have fun with it.
It is fun. I love stories.
I love interacting with people. I love talking to people. So yeah, just have fun with it. Just post you making your coffee. Like I started making, Vinny likes to make my coffee with me, and I started a couple months ago putting him on the counter and like videoing myself making my coffee, and Vinny like helps me. And like I have people message me and will just be like, I love watching you guys make your coffee in the morning. It's just something that I love to do, and now I just do it all the time because everybody knows that when I'm making my coffee, Vinny's there helping me, and it's just like trademarked to me. It's like branded to me because they like to see that. So yeah, just post about stuff that people want to see. And if you feel like you have nothing to post about, you do. You just need to be more creative and think about things. And I bet you the more you start like thinking about things and like trying to make posts out of them, the happier you'll find yourself, because you'll be looking for the good in everything. So like if you're looking for something positive to post about, you're going to be thinking about what you should be posting about all day, and you're going to be finding all the positive things in your day. So yeah, just have fun with it. Be a light to somebody. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is our 30s list. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking of something. So when you join, you should make, and you've already got your shopping spree and you haven't done this, this is a great thing to do. So make sure that you have done it. Sit down and think about 30 people. And I know that everybody can think about 30 people. Like, it sounds hard, but it's not. Think about your aunt, your cousin's friend's sister, your mother-in-law. I mean, you can really just think about people, and reach out to all of them and let them know what you're doing. So a simple message, just be like, hey, Aunt Carrie, I don't know if you've seen, but I started my own health and wellness business, and I'm super excited about it. I'm looking for my first 4 product testers, or I'm looking to grow my portfolio. And I was wondering if you would be interested in helping me out. Something just that simple. And I can put the verbiage in the bottom of this video because I can't really think about it right off the top of my head. But yeah, so reach out to these people and let them know what you're doing. Some people might say no. Well, I mean, if you're messaging 30 people, people are going to say no. And that's fine. Totally fine. You planted a seed. So now your aunt is going to start watching you, because they're like, oh, what is this thing that Leanne's doing that she's posting about? Because you planted that seed with her. And people do want to help you. You might feel like nobody wants to help you, but people do. So reach out to all your friends and family. Make your first post. Be excited, you guys. Excitement. People love excitement. People love when you're excited about something, and nobody's going to be down on you or not support you if you're genuinely excited. So talk about it. Tell everybody that you just started your own health and wellness business, and it's going to change your life. You're going to all these things that you're going to do. Be so excited about it and talk to everybody. Don't hold in what you have, because if you think that nobody wants this amazing coffee, you're crazy, because everybody wants this coffee. If you think that nobody wants the wraps, you're crazy, because there are a million moms who just had kids that are so sad because they have a loose stomach and they have no way to fix it even after diet and exercise, and they need the wraps and they don't even know about them. So be excited, and you guys literally have your hands on some of the most amazing products, and if you are holding it in and not telling people about it, your business is not going to go anywhere, and the other person that joined that is super excited and is going to change their life, that's who that customer is going to go to, because they were excited about it. So that's not where I was going to take that, but that's where it went. So anyways, that's message everybody and talk to everybody. So Leanne, you can go into the next thing.
Yeah, so to go off of that a little bit, talking about no's. So you're going to hear no. People are going to tell you no. That is normal. Don't think that that's just you. I hear no like 100 times a day, but then I get a yes, and it's worth it. And I don't really care about all those no's. And there's so many times where people have told me no, and then because I have sparked their interest and like told them about whatever I have, or brought it to their attention, they're now paying more attention to what I'm doing. And later on they might come back and be like, actually I am interested, or can you tell me more about the coffee, or so it's planting a seed when you're messaging people and you're asking people and they tell you no. You say thank you anyway, like move on from it. Don't take it personally. That does not decide your success at all. Actually, the more no's you hear, the more yeses you're going to hear. So you should be aiming for the no's. Really, it sounds crazy, but you should be trying to get as many no's as you can a day, because then a yes is coming. So just know that people change their mind and they're going to watch you. So you're going to hear no, that's fine, move on from it. And then I want to talk about consistency. So this is like the biggest, most important thing I think I can ever say is like be consistent. Because if we tell you how to make an awesome post and you only do that once a week, that's not going to help you. If you post every single day and add your story every single day, message new people every single day, you are going to you're going to have success. That's just how it is. We have told you all the things you need to do. We've showed you how to do them, and now it's up to you to actually just do them. And if you do them over and over and over again, you're going to be successful. Stephanie, you're killing me. What do you want to say?
You just know when I have something to say.
Oh, you're like,
so there's a quote, and I think it's Stephen Furtick, and he says, consistency separates winners from losers. And that is so true, because you do not see anybody in this world who is successful that was not consistent. Being consistent with anything gives you success. If you're trying to lose weight, you have to be consistent. If you're doing anything in life, like, you cannot point out something that you want to be successful with that it doesn't take consistency every single day to get there. So yeah, that's just my little.
I love that. It's so true. Like, any professional athlete in the world has been consistent for a very long time to become that good and to get on that level. None of them went to practice when they felt like it. None of them just showed up and decided to play when they felt like it. They all had to push through and work on it every single day to get to where they are. So that's 100% true. Any successful person in the whole entire world has been consistent. Even when it was hard, even when they were told no, they pushed through, and that's why they are now where they're at. So I know for a fact that's exactly why I'm where I am. Is because I started being consistent on January 1st of 2018, and I dedicated so much everything to this business, and now I am where I am. So, and that's with every single day, posting every single day, talking to new people and messaging, adding to my stories, following up with people every single day. And there's been a lot of days where I didn't feel like it, or life happened, or something just happens to you, and you just don't want to do it, but you make yourself do it anyway, and then it's going to pay off. Stephanie, can you mute, please? What is that noise? Is that in my house or is that on here? I think that was in my house. I'm sorry. It was like a really loud noise.
Yeah, Shelby, will you mute yourself? I don't think it's you, but it's not giving me the option to mute you.
I just heard like a beeping noise. Sorry. Oh, it was my husband.
No, it's because Shelby is on twice. I don't know what's going on with her phone. Anyways, we're good.
Okay. Well, anyways, just stay consistent. I know, like, there's going to be days where you're going to feel like what you're doing isn't working and nobody's reaching out to you, or nobody's replying to you, no one's saying yes. And you know what? It's that next post you do or that next story you add that is going to get, like, that's going to be the one that all the people come to you from. There's been days where I'm like, I don't know what's not working, but I'm going to keep going. And then it's the next day that I end up with like 5 people in my inbox, like wanting to buy coffee or whatever. So stay consistent. Like, I can't even say it enough. Like, it will pay off. It really will.
Treat this business like a business and you will get paid like a business. Treat this business like a hobby and you will get paid like a hobby. And actually, you probably won't even get paid like a hobby because, like Carrie Young said in her video the other night, hobbies don't pay you. So you guys just need to, like, really come to grips with the fact that you are a business owner. Take pride in that and really put that on the forefront. Really show people, like, if you are serious about this, be serious about it. If you show people that you're serious, they're going to take you seriously. I promise you. If you are not getting any attention or anything, it's because you're not putting it out there. And people need to watch you. Like, if you are having trouble signing distributors, it's because you're not putting it out there enough. People need to see what you're doing. I have people come to me all the time talking about how long they've watched me. And maybe a year ago, it wasn't their time. Maybe yesterday their husband got fired and it's now their time. A year ago, they were reading my posts and they didn't need it. But today they need it, and they remembered that girl Stephanie on Facebook is always talking about how she can make this income from home. So now I need an income. So who am I going to go to first? The girl that doesn't shut up about this amazing opportunity. So yeah, is it my turn now?
Yeah, just remember that people are always watching you. They're always watching. And if you stop talking about this for like 3 days, they're going to forget about you, and they're going to probably think that you quit or that this was a scam, or whatever their thoughts are true. But if you keep going and you just keep pushing, like they're going to watch you every single day, and then eventually they'll reach out to you. I had a girl that was watching me for 2 solid years before she joined. And she joined, and like 3 months later, she's now a Ruby. So you never know who's watching you. And if you quit right now or you stop right now, like they might move on and go to someone else.
Yeah. Okay, so as we're talking about consistency, you're like, okay, I'm being consistent, but what am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing to be consistent? So I just want to touch really quick on what you should be doing every day for your business and making a task list. Y'all, I got mine laminated, and I cross things off, and I have, yep, Leanne's got hers. Because this business is the same thing every day, it's easy to just stay consistent. And there's only a couple things that you should be, I shouldn't say there's only a couple things, because there's a lot you can be doing. But if you're hitting all the points of this task list, you will be successful. So every single day, without fail, you need to be adding to your network. That can be adding on Instagram. That could be, well, you need to be adding on both, on Facebook and Instagram. If you are not bringing new people into your network, you are going to run out of people to talk to. That's just common sense. I think everybody knows the more people you have seeing your stuff, the better your odds are of signing customers and distributors. So you need to be adding to your network every day. Facebook, you should only add like 30 people a day, 20 to 30, because if you go crazy on Facebook, they'll block you. But on Instagram, you can literally add, I think it's like 40 people an hour. So I have an app called Captivate. I think it's a couple dollars to use it. I'm not completely sure. I bought it a while ago, but it follows for me throughout the day. But you can easily manually follow. What I do when I manually follow is I'll go into Instagram and I'll see, let me turn my brightness down so you guys can see. So I'll find a picture I like. Okay, here is a picture and it got like 50 likes on it. So here's one. All these people liked this picture. So I'm gonna go down through. And I personally only follow men, or follow women. I don't follow men. Reverse. So I'll just go through and add a bunch of people. So because I can only do 40 an hour, I like look at all of them. I don't go to their page, but I'll like be like, oh, she looks cool. And I'll just go follow. Like off of somebody else's picture that they posted that got a bunch of likes. So it's really easy to find people to follow on Instagram. Facebook is a little bit trickier. Facebook is kind of hard to add people on. You can go to the Discover page, Discover People, I think it's called, on Facebook. You can add there. You can go into groups. So like mom groups or whatever you're interested in. If you're a college student, like your college probably has a Facebook page that you can go to and add everybody from your college. You can just find different things. You can go to a location, so you can go to like Target and add people that checked in at Target. So yeah, but I definitely would try to only add like people that have a couple mutual friends with you, because then Facebook will flag you too. But yeah, so that's for adding to network. The next thing you should be doing every day is messaging. I'm not going to go into this because I can go on and on about messaging. It's literally like a game changer for your business. You need to be reaching out to people every single day, whether it's for host to post or it's an Instagram message. If I'm saying you need to be messaging people every day and you're not, and you don't know what to do, then reach out to your upline, because that's more of a one-on-one conversation that we can have with you. And we kind of have a script we kind of work around with messaging. So adding to your network, number 1 thing. Number 2 thing, messaging. Number 3 thing is posting. We've already gone over posting. Number 4 thing is interacting. So Facebook gives you people that Facebook and Instagram will put people in your feed that they think you want to see. And so that works both ways on your business. If you're interacting with somebody, like say, I think, oh, I see Leanne's page and she'd be awesome at this business, so I'm going to interact with her, because now Instagram and Facebook are going to put everything I post in her feed. If you don't interact with people, they're never going to see your stuff. The statistic is 7% of your Facebook and Instagram friends list actually see what you're posting. So if you are thinking that you're posting way too much and blowing up and all your friends are seeing your stuff, they're not. It's only like 7%, because there's so many people on Facebook. Not every single one of your friends are going to see what you're posting. So make sure you're interacting with these people, especially like if you really want them on your team, reach out or, reach out to them, but make sure you're interacting with them. So what I'll do on Facebook is I will spend, like I do a power hour multiple times a day, but I'll spend like 10 minutes and I'll go through my Facebook and I'll scroll through my feed and I'll like and comment on people's stuff. So that way now all my stuff is showing up in their feed where it wouldn't have before. And I do that to people that I have common interests with. So that way I can be relatable to them. Mostly mine are like moms, and I'll comment something like, oh, your daughter's really cute. Where'd you get that bow? Something like that. Or, that's a really pretty lipstick color. Just be a friend, you guys. Like, that's all this business really is. Like, be a friend. And when the opportunity presents itself, they'll see your stuff. So interacting. I also interact on story. So I'll watch, and I'm sorry I'm talking really fast. I'm just trying not to make this video like 2 hours long. I don't normally talk this fast. Or maybe I do. So interacting on your story, go through and like and comment on people's stories. Leanne already touched on that. The other thing is self-development, and this is so huge, and I'm just going to touch a little bit on it. You need to be pouring into yourself for a little bit of time every single day, because then you don't have anything to pour to anybody else. For those of you that are moms, you need to be pouring into yourself. For those of you that are, for anybody, I shouldn't just say moms, but anybody needs to be pouring into themselves if they're trying to give something to somebody else. So self-development could be getting on YouTube and simply typing in motivational video. This business can get hard. The no's will get to you. Your doubt will get to you. Fear will set in, I promise you. You will get to a point where you're questioning, like, can I really do this? If you're not even already there, like, I promise you that day will come, and you need to be stronger than that. So the way you do that is you need to be growing your mind every single day. And by doing that, you can read a book, you can watch YouTube videos. Me and Leanne share a lot of great videos in the chats, but you can never go to the next level, whether that be in this business or just a personal level, without growing your mind. And I truly believe that self-development has changed my whole life. And I am a better person because I listen, because I take a half an hour to myself every day and make sure that my mind and myself are taken care of before I even step foot into the world of negativity. I want to be a positive light, so I need to be pouring positivity into myself so that when somebody's negative, I can say, nope, don't need you. I'm better than that. I don't need it. Nope, sorry. And you just move on. And that's why no's don't get to me. That's why people in haters don't get to me, because I know that I'm where I need to be. I'm growing to the next level always. So self-development, and then following up. Anybody that you talk to, you need to follow up. Most people do not sign up on the first time you talk to them. It is very rare that somebody signs up the first time you talk to them. So you need to be following up with them, and that could mean a couple different things. That could mean following up with them the next day, in a week, payday. Just make sure that you don't ever take somebody off your follow-up list. And just always keep a list running of people you're talking to and make sure you're following up with them. I go back through my Messenger and my Facebook Messenger, my Instagram Messenger once a week, and I find all the dead conversations. If you are talking to enough people, you should have people to follow up with every single day. So yeah, I'm gonna end there. Leanne, who's gonna go?
Okay, so we've given you guys like a ton of information. We've told you like everything that you could be doing daily for your business, and in detail how we do all of that and how we've gotten to where we are by doing those things every day. So now it's really up to you guys. It's really all in your hands to take this information and run with it. And now we are here to help you in any other way that you need. Sometimes people find like they're really good at growing their network and they're really good at posting, but they're like not doing so well on messaging and reaching out to people, and you really need more help on that. So that's where we come in and helping you with these other little things that you need and helping you with conversations, because that's a hard thing to get really good at. Stephanie and I have been doing this a long time, so we can tell you off the top of our head like a good way to explain every product. We know the price of everything. We know all these things, and it's just because we've been doing it longer. You guys are still learning this. So you need to use your resources and ask questions. If you need help, we do not know that. We literally do not know unless you ask. So my first thing I would say is, if you have a question that you can find the answer to yourself, you should try and do that first. So go on your website. If you need to know what a product does or what the ingredients are or what the price is, all of those are answered on your website. Go to your website first, and it shows all of that information. eSuite also has all of that information under documents. So look those things up first. If you have a more specific question that you can't just look up on your website, that's where we come in and you can ask us, or you can use the group chats. Those are a lot of the times way faster at getting a reply, because if you're texting Stephanie and I and we're busy, then we might not reply to you right away, but there's a lot of people in the group chats that know the answers to things. And if you really need help with like how to reply to somebody or what to say or how to like really explain something, then that's when you can reach out to us, send us screenshots of your conversations, and we're more than happy to help you figure that out. But you have a ton of resources. You have a ton of people sitting here waiting to help you. You just have to be the one to reach out. And yeah. Stephanie, do you have anything else about that stuff?
Nope. I don't want to start because then I'll just keep talking.
You will. Okay, well then we want to open it up to you guys. Like, do you guys have any questions about anything? Anything that you're just like, I don't understand that still? Anything at all? You can unmute yourself if you have a question, or put it in the chat.
Or if you don't feel comfortable asking, you can also message us.
Yes, you can.
Nope.
All right. Well.
Okay, I'm gonna end the recording before people jump off. So.